Okay, so the strong one, I mean, the top of the leaderboard will be there, right? In the middle of this side. Two is three. Okay, so the top ones are. So
It's day 2 from the Polydestia at Fall Series Throwdown 2024. My name is Brian Friend. The elite men are taking the stage. The elite men out on the floor.
I would say these three are the
Apologize if we missed some action there. Cleaning up the technical side of things. Lane 7, Simone Riola, 140. Orange top on the left, Danny Miko, unable to hit the jerk. And 8, Lucas Calderon also missed it. Another miss there. Joe Thomas Greaves, it's a good lift. 128.
1-3-0. Okay.
Hits at 128, he's going to go to 130. Carlos Fernandez right close to us here down at lane 19, Diego Sica. Hits it. Got a 150 lift on the board over here. Or on the bar, I should say, hasn't hit it yet. Lane 3 in the Argentino Renicos misses here. Elia Gandini in the orange top, going for 150. 150 out the heat one for Gandini. He's pumped about that one. Celebrates with his buddy next to him. All these guys missed on their last one. You can take a lifting interval off if you want to. No. Purple there. Looks like Marco Arrischiato right next to him there. Ruben out of the Netherlands. Ruben 133. We had a 130 for Marco. Bruno Bardal is there in the purple. Pink, one down from him. Cristian Maras right in front of us. Carlos Fernandez has 134 on the bar. Misses across the board, misses right there. One interval to go. First group of 7 up. Simone Riola right in front of us, 145. Nikos, no. Faber, no. No. One guy lifting. Faber is going to be out in front. You saw it in the jerk. 140, and we look see a 150 down on the end. Orange top on the left. Danny Miko, 150. Misses behind. 140 here, and he's going to miss behind. Davide Donato. Jerks not happening for these guys. Last group over here. Jerks just not happening for the men in Heat 1 right now. Not even going to go for it. Can we get a good lift here to close out the interval? Lane 15, Carlos Fernandez. Out of Spain, 134 there at the buzzer. So 150 should have been the biggest lift in Heat 1. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties there at the start of the heat. Got 2 more heats of elite men coming up. Are you strong enough? Elia Gandini. Nice list, Elia. Good job. Strongest lifter in the group there. 2 heats of men to go. So a little hectic, trying to get as much as we can for you guys. We'll let the crew reset the floor, but 150 will be the mark to beat. Middle heat coming up next. It's 6 lifting intervals of 30 seconds. 3 groups of men doing that in each heat. So it's lanes 1 through 7, 8 through 14. And then 15 through 20. Didn't get a chance to introduce you to all the guys there, but the next heat we'll try to do that. We have 6 intervals to do it, so it's plenty of time to... Well, really, it's plenty of time to make sure that you find the strongest guy. You don't have to lift in every interval, so if you want to take a resting interval, you can. To give yourself an extra amount of rest. Otherwise, you got a minute between each of your lifts. And if you take that extra time, you can get up to 2.5 minutes. It's just the single heaviest lift that counts. There's no tiebreakers. We got a decent amount of change plates over here from Bloor, equipment provider. Traditional red, blue, yellow, green. We got the blacks are 5 kilos. We got the 2.5s that are the small reds and the 1.5s, the small yellows. Flip cards out there. They're facing away from us so the athletes in the crowd can see it. So it's really nice. There's my boss.
You are the boss.
And let's see. So these guys had 3 scoring opportunities yesterday. They did a run, weighted backpack run into 2 laps without the bag. They had a row 1,000 meters for time as a buy-in to a couplet of toes to bar and deadlifts. Each part counted as a score. It's a 1,000-point scoring system. Judge Rules does the scoring here. So if you go on the leaderboard and you're like, whoa, what is that? The leader overall has a 2,676 out of 3,000 possible points on the men's side. Top 20 guys will be in the next heat. These were the middle group, 21 through 40. After that first day, it's a 3-day competition. 2 times that you take the floor per day. Yesterday evening was the only 2-part scoring event. So the 3 scores yesterday, 2 today. 1 that they know about tomorrow, 1 that they don't. And the men of heat 2 are making their way out of the curtain, going to find their lane, and everyone will have a chance to open up and load their barbell to get started. Pause from the cheer team for the men in heat 2 here. Let's see who we got. Lane 6, I think we got Alessandro Boschi. Michael Gea in 5 out of Spain. Nikos Triakos will be in 4. Alberto Pirani in 3. Fabio Rossi will be in 2. Valerio de Chichu will be in 1. Those will be the first group of lifters. On the backside, lane 20, Matteo Greco. Lane 19, Luca Bertelli. Michel Guardini will be in 18. Federico Tecchi will be in 17. Simone Giuliani and Georgos Theodoridis out of Greece. That'll be the last group of lifters. Lane 14 is Biagio Rosini. Frenzy Palnelli. Where is Frenzy? Frenzy should be in this heat. I don't see him. Name? What's his name? Ricardo. Okay, Ricardo will be in this lane. Different than what I have on my sheet here. It's Noah? Yes. All right, Switzerland. Federico Jures there. So, and then these guys will be in the middle as well. Lane 10, Massimo De Felice. Luke Cagali in 9, and Vittorio De Luca will be in 8. That's all the men in heat number 2. And we'll kind of be looking for the heavy lifters out the gate. It looks like Angel Gaya has one of the heaviest bars loaded in the first group. It's 135. 125 next to him. Another 125 here in lane 3. Alberto. At 143, excuse me. Valerio. Chechi, 143 for an opener. Okay. 150 was the heaviest lift in the first heat. So we'll keep our eyes on Valerio and Angel here in the first group. They got the 2 heaviest barbells loaded. 5 seconds. 30-second interval must finish the lift within the 30 seconds. Angel, easy lift over there. Valerio de Chichi opens at 143 and made it look easy. This is our hardest interval they got. Split 3 on this side, 4 on the other side. Everyone here is 125 or 120. Three good lifts. Okay. Ricardo at 135, so we might check in with those guys. Let's watch all these guys. We got a big lift on the board down there. I believe it's in 19, Luca Bertelli. There's Luca Bertelli, 153 opener. All right. Easy day. Not quite easy, but wow, 153 on the board. It's already the heaviest we've seen. Angel lifting quickly there in the black. Good lift for Angel. We'll have to check on the weight. Valerio here. Another good one. That was 150 for him. See if we can see what Angel hit. 140 for Angel. Still looking pretty simple. See what we got on this side. Ricardo there in the pink. Noah Lanini hits. 140, 130. Let's see if, I'm not even sure if he's going to go for another one here. Might rest on this interval. Let's see. All the men with the barbells off the floor. He's here second from us. Luca Bertelli. 125, good right in front of us. Bertelli gets a good side. 158 in 2 attempts. 135 over there and 17 for Federico. Valerio back up on the barbell. Angel looks like he's taking an interval off. Valerio de Chechi. 155. We got a little battle going on. Yeah, Angel there takes a break on this one. Just set it up. Pixel belt there, resting.
190.
Yep. $138, $135. Vittorio De Luca, the Tijuana Palooza shirt on. Boom, good lift at 138. getting our steps in today. Let's see what we got here. 140s on the first two guys here, Georgos and Simon. Third lifter down is Federico. Georgos Theodoridis, 140. Simon, it's 140. 130 there, good as well. Federico.
155.
Angel's lifting in this interval. Let's see what he's got. Valerio's taking this one off. Angel Gaya, 145. Mikos on the choke. Federico on the right there. Federico Judeas, 130. Huge weights for Luca Bertelli here. Oh, good on the jerk. Got a good lift right here. 145. Lane 6 turn for Simon Giuliani. Angel going up in weight again. He's really pleased with that last one. Angel Gaya, another good lift. And in lane 3, we had a nice lift over there from Alberto Pirani, 148, Angel. Some other Spaniards out here celebrating with him. 140, 133, 130. 3 lifts from right to left here going up. Vittorio closest to us. Luca Galli in the middle. Vittorio stabilized it very nice. Pumped up about that one. Luca Galli good at 133 as well. .148 closest to us here. Luca Bertelli's going for it again down there. Second from the end in the black. Not gonna get it. Take a safe bail there. In lane 1, Fabio Rossi in lane 2. De Cecchi and Valerio Apostle down to 163. Valerio De Cecchi. Wow. That could win this thing. .143, 135. Squat clean's been looking great here for Vittorio De Luca. It's the jerk. And let's see if Bertelli can answer that 163 kilo lift, about 360 pounds. Final guys in the middle heat here. Yorgos has it, Simone has it. Right in front of us, Matteo Greco. Yorgos, Theodoridis hits, got to check on that one. See what Yorgos hit, 148 there. Yorgos Theodoridis, 148 out of Greece. Well, Valerio Tchechi, heaviest lift of the day so far, and he's vacated the premises. There he is, in the white shirt there, 163. Scored a beat as we have the top men in the division coming up next. Ooh, strong. Are you strong enough? Okay. Name of the event. Event 3, 6. However, there were 2 scored events last night. On event 2, for the elite men here at Fall Series Throwdown. We're in the Paolo Decio here outside of Milan, Italy. 13th edition of this competition. And doing our best to get as many good lifts on the live stream as possible. Gear team doing their job, resetting the floor here. It's a 10-minute event. They lift in 3 waves, 7, 7, 6. 30-second interval to hit a clean and jerk. Have to finish the lift within the 30 seconds. So there's no resting for us. One interval ends, the next one begins. We'll wait for the top 20 men from yesterday to come out here on the floor. Leading the way is Georgia Juric from Bosnia-Herzegovina. Second place, we got Spyros Dragonis out of Greece. Third place, Jose Antonio Lopez from Spain. Fourth is Italy's own Stefano Migliorini. And rounding out the top 5, we've got out of the Netherlands, Marilyn Pietersma. Maybe it's that. Should ask him. International top of the leaderboard here. Top 5 guys all from different countries. And 6th is another Italian, Alex Magnarelli. Another Bosnian, Dejan Dacic, sits in 8th. Mattia Tagliapietra, the stonecutter, winner of event 1 yesterday, is in 9th. And 4 Italians in the top 10 is rounded out by Gianmarco Borsellino. In the next group of 10, we've got Cristian Tieka from Moldova, Christos Yavros from Greece, Christodoulos, Chrysantou out of Cyprus, Lampros Sapunis from Greece, several other Italian men. It's largely an Italian field, but there's definitely some international flair to it. When the athletes come out here, we'll introduce you to them each, try to give you a visual to go with the name. Plenty of opportunity to learn about some new athletes. Just had a quick conversation with Cristian Tieka yesterday. You can catch it on Instagram or on the live stream. Just about his experience coming through the ranks of Fall Series Throwdown over the last 4 years. He started in the experience division. Most competitions would call that a scale division, but this is where you get experience, according to the directors here, kind of like it. Intermediate is his division in year 2. He moved to the elite division. He was sort of like a third heat guy last year. He's in the top heat this year, and he's only 23 years old. He's not a big guy. Took a big hit on the rowing where he was 41st, but he was 6th on the run, 6th on the toe to bar deadlift. Currently sits in 14th overall. Georgia Juric sort of weathered the storm on the running event yesterday, taking 12th. He was 2nd on the row and 1st on the couplet that followed the row. Vault him into the overall lead. Spyros was 11th, 3rd, and 3rd. And Jose Antonio at a second and a first to start the competition before taking 18th on the total bar deadlift couplet, which is score 2B or grind the Grinch B if you're checking judge rules for all the official scores. Sorry for the delay getting athletes out here. We're not behind on the time. They're supposed to start in 2 minutes, so a lot of time allowed for the changeover here. $163, I think we had a 158, a couple 148s. There are 3 guys towards the top of this leaderboard who lifted for the One Row Mexican and Drink at Belgrade games a couple weeks ago. Georgia Juric hit 150 there. Dan Dacic hit 140, Spias Largonis 135. I spoke with Jose Antonio Lopez. His lifetime best is 150. Angel Gaya, I think, surprised himself with a couple of the lifts out here. Let's see if the fellow Spaniard can do the same and maybe push towards that PR number. Anything above 150 is going to keep you, I think, inside the top 10. I didn't know if we'd see a 160 plus. Valerio making sure that happened before we even got to the final heat. And it looks like the men are making their way out to the tunnel right there from the check-in area. So it should be within about 30 seconds of having the guys take the floor. Last heat of elite men. Coming out of the archway here in just a matter of moments. Workout kind of speaks for itself. Pull that off the screen. Let the athletes do the talking. Head of athlete control tells them, here we go. Top 20 men. Start of day 2 here in the Paladesio outside of Milan. They'll head out to their lanes, and Tiaka last one out of the gates there. Well, we'll come to the top guys last, but in our second wave of lifters, we'll have Alex Magnarelli here. Next to him in 9 is Luca Guerra. In 10, we'll have Gianmarco Borsellino. Those guys will lift at the same time as these 4 men across the way from them. In lane 11, Guillermo Gonzalez sitting in 19th place. Next to him, Alessio Zanfini sitting in 17th place. Alessio Menicelli comes in 15th. Michelangelo Natalucci in 13th. The last group of guys to lift will be Andrea Russo. He's currently in 11th. I don't see Christos Ziavras out here. Christian Tiaka here, as you mentioned, comes in 14th. Lampros Sapunis sits 18th. That's not Lampros. Excuse me, that's Christodoulas Crisanto out of Cyprus. He's in 16th. Here's Lampros Sapunis. And Fabrizio Coelli will round out the last group there. He comes in 20th. The first group of lifters will be where a majority of our top athletes are. Here is Mattia Tagliapietra, currently in 9th place. Done 1st, 24th, and 10th so far. Dejan Dacic, 8th, 9th, and 15th, sits in 7th. Marilyn Pietersma from the Netherlands, 14, 3, 14 finishes for him. Jose Antonio Lopez, who we mentioned, with a 2nd and a 1st. There's Georgia Juric, the overall leader of the competition, and Spyros Dragonas, and then Stefano Migliorina, all getting their first lifts underway. So first 7 men, first lift out of a 6 potential, 120. Georgia 130. Spyros 120. Jose opened at 140. 140 right in front of us here. Alex Magnarelli on the right. 140 opener. Good lift for Guerra. Good lift for Borsellino and Magnarelli. Can't get all of that group at the same time as they're split on this side of the floor. Let's see if there were any big ones over here. Looks like kind of middle of the road openers, and our final group of guys. 130 right in front of us here. Andrea Russo, good. Iaka hits. Visantu hits. Sampros hits. Didn't quite catch the scores there, but do our best. Do our best. Looks like Mattia might take this one off. 135, 140, 140. Mattia is going to lift. He's just going to take his time. Should have been. Mattia pushing the end of the lifting interval here. 10 seconds. 130, good for him. Long walk across, see if we can catch these guys over here. We haven't seen them yet. 13, Alessio Menicelli sips out. Zanfini hits. Natalucci hits. Lane 14 right there. 130, 133 on the far side. 135 there. Last group of lifters. 140 right in front of us. Good. Tiaka hits again. That's 133. Here's the Auras. 125, 120. We got 140 up for Lampros. There's good lift. Let's see what the leaders got for us here. Migliorini with the power clean. Georgia Juris squat clean. Spyros Dragones on the left. Migliorini hits. Georgia Juric good. Spyros fights for the jerk and he hits it. Migliorini 130, 140 right there. 150 for Georgia Juric. Puts him up into probably the top 10 already. 145, 135, and 143 on the bar here. So Magnarelli closest to his heaviest lift of these guys. 143 misses on the clean. Power clean here at 135. No good on the jerk. Oh, Magnarelli's going again. No good again. Lane 10, Gianmarco Borsellino. Hits at 143.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tiaka wasting no time at the start of these intervals. He's right there in the purple in the middle of the floor, far left side. Lane 20, Fabrizio Coelli. Magnarelli. 150. Beautiful lift there. For Andrea Russo. Excuse me. Lampros Sabonis wearing the Lazar Jukic tribute shirt there. It's a good lift. We go Dejan Dacic. Mattia. All these guys lifting. I'm not sure how many I can get on the screen, but we got some big lifts. Georgia Juric hits again. Marilyn hits. Tagliapietna hits. 135 Dejan, 140, 145 for Marilyn. 155. Georgia Juric, big time. 143 Spyros. 145, 135, 140. Luca Guerra, good lift. Alex Magnarelli, 145.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tiaka fast again. 140 here in front of us. Tiaka, good lift. Fabrizio Coelli, nice lift there. Lampros, good squat clean. Crisantu hits it. 125. Waits for the judges' signal. Does get it. Lampros Sapunas. 148. Beautiful lift for Lampros there. Jose Antonio Lopez, I think, is taking a couple lifts off. He's there in the yellow. Dejan's going to fail the clean. Jose Antonio frustrated on that one. Georgia Juric. No. Spyros Dragonis. Yeah, Spyros Dragonis. 10 kilos more than he hit in Belgrade. Huge lift for Spyros here. Let's check on the other guys over here in this interval. We haven't seen them for a couple attempts. No good there. Lane 13, Alessio Menicelli, 133. 160. Loaded up here. Let's see what we got here. Lane 15, Andrea Russo going for 160. Andrea Russo, huge lift. Ziavras going for it again late in the interval. Risanto deep on the jerk, no good. Ziavras 138. Sapunas jumps that one out. I think this is the last one. Migliorini, no. Dejan Dacic, no. Spyros grinds. Jose Antonio Lopez, that's a big lift. Georgia misses. No for Spyros. Jose Antonio Lopez, 150. Huge lift. He needed that. 148 right in front of us here. Alex Magnarelli. Oh, just out of the clean there. See what we got on the other side. These guys got the bars in the front rack. Who's going to hit the jerk? And two guys hit it here. 13 and 14. Alessio Menicelli, Michelangelo Natalucci celebrating with their crew. Last lifts. Couple barbells up. Teaka there, lane 20. Fabrizio Coelli. Everyone's going to go for it. Coelli, nice lift. Teaka has to restabilize, comes off his plates to do it. Incredible balance. 140 right here. Ziavras 133 for Teaka. No for Lampros. Oof. Georgia, not bad. 5 kilos more than
In Belgrade, yes.
Yeah. Happy with the execution?
Yes. Yes, it was smooth, nice.
Yeah. You've competed here
PR of clean and jerk in competition.
Really?
Yes, last year here was hang clean. I also did PR in hang clean
So
last
you
year.
like it in Milan?
Yes.
How many times have you been here?
Second time.
Second time.
Yes.
Okay, well, you're looking good so far, man. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
See you later. Georgia Juric, very solid on the clean and jerk there. Competition PR for him. Always representing Bosnia-Herzegovina very well, and will likely maintain the overall lead heading into the thruster burpee this afternoon. That'll do it for the clean and jerks here from Milan. Women will be up next with thruster burpee event 4 at Fall Series Throwdown 2024, about 2 hours from now.